Hey everybody, and welcome back to our Love More Than Two second episode podcast. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about love during COVID. Sounds scary, but it could be fun after all this. So stay tuned and we'll get right into it. All right, I would like to introduce myself to everybody out there. And my name is Alex.
Tabby the Majestik.
Hey. So let's talk about love during COVID. You know, what do we do? How do we protect ourselves? How do we protect our loved ones while dating? For those of you that have children. So how do we carry on about this? So it's scary for me. It's scary for me to date during these difficult times. 2020 has been a rough year for us, for everybody. You know, and people unemployed, still unemployed, and it's just rough. You know, we're relying on government assistance. A lot of us are, and it's rough now. It's rough. But what do we do? What do we do when we're trying to date? So many avenues, so many different things available for us to reach. We have smartphones, we have computers, we have the wonderful internet. Praise the internet, right? So what do we do? You meet someone by Facebook or OkCupid, you know, or on Instagram, whatever. You know, how do you find your significant others, or would-be significant others, I should say? And how do you introduce this? It's scary. I'm scared for it. I completely shut myself out from dating anybody until all this has passed. Just my personal reference. You know, I'm big on the social distancing. I'm big on wearing the mask. Having the mask on plays a big. I make a big deal out of a lot of stuff, right? So, if I was to meet someone online, what would be the best way to schedule a dating? If she's local, okay? What's the best way for me to schedule a date? Tab, what's your input on that?
Well, I feel that, especially the pandemic that we in with this coronavirus, whatever, you know, because they switch up the names a lot of time. I feel that first thing first is the chemistry, doing video chat, and most important, background check, and also to get a checkup.
Okay, so I like that. Okay, so the video chat, that's a good way of meeting someone. You know, but how far can that go? And you mentioned the STD thing and the background check. How far can that go as far as the video chat? You know, I'm seeing this woman. I like what I see. Hopefully she likes what she sees. Then what? How long do we play that role until we have to physically meet?
I mean, you know, patience is the key. And, you know, things happen for a reason. You know, those who wait, good things happen. Okay. But, you know, some people out there don't want to wait too long. And it's ironic. It's ironic, but, you know, at the same token, we just got to be safe. We got to be safe out here when meeting people. Me, personally, I want that physical connection. Okay, video chat, you know, can only work for so long. You know, give or take. I'm dealing with a relationship right now, and we're communicating through video chat. Okay, so bringing another woman involved into our dynamics would be kind of difficult. Especially what's going on with the whole coronavirus. Mm-hmm. So how do I set this up? So I'm seeing this woman, we're video chatting, she's local, she wants to meet, she's eager, I'm eager, we meet, we want to meet, so we set up a schedule to where we would like to meet at. Now here in Ohio, where we're from, you know, the laws vary based on our governor, where he puts down in play. Bars closes at 10. Restaurants close at 10. So where do we meet? You know, I would say a park. Yes, park.
A public park where social distancing is pretty much there and it's visible, because, you know, especially in a big park, if you go into a state park, you're fine.
Yes.
You know, I'd rather meet that way than going up to the bar down the street or meet up in a restaurant where social distancing is not being taken seriously. And it's unfortunate because COVID-19 spreads like wildfire.
That is true.
You know, it's a burning bush that's going to continue to burn because people don't want the fire to put out. And when we try to put out the fire, here comes somebody with a match and relight it again. So people don't want to feel caged, and I get it. I understand. You know, we live in America, you know, land of the free, home of opportunities in some cases. But people don't want to feel like they're caged. So practice social distancing, people. That's very important. And it should be important to you guys as well as it is for me. So, yeah, I say a park, a nice setting to where there's people there, where we're getting to know each other. You know, we got that physical connection going on. So, you know, then what? You know, what if my date gets hungry? What if I get hungry? What do we do? Where do we go? I'm not cheap on my dates. I like to spend money. You know, I like, to me, first impression is everything. I know money ain't everything, but first impression to me counts. You know, I want her to know who she's dealing with, because what she sees is what she's going to get. You know, if I'm buying McDonald's or I'm buying Happy Meals, then that's what she's going to get, right? So that's the impression. So I like to spend good money when it comes to my ladies. But now that I'm thinking, maybe I got to hustle a little backwards now. I don't want to be sitting in a restaurant full of people coughing. You know, kids are notorious for carrying germs. You know, they sneeze and cough. They don't really cover their face, you know, and it's hard, right? So, yeah, I think I'm going to hustle backwards a bit. And, yeah, we're going to McDonald's. There's a drive-thru. We're going to Wendy's. We're going to a Dairy Queen. They have drive-thrus.
Or DoorDash. That's good too. I like that. Yeah, DoorDash. So there are other options out there, right? So now she's into me. We're there. We're eating. What do we do after that? You know what I'm saying? Now, hopefully she ain't talking about sex, because I don't do the one night thing. You know what I mean? I like my ladies to work for it. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying, I want her to work for it. Okay, she wants this thing. She gotta show and prove to me, right? So now there comes a point in time. It's like, okay, you know, she's still staying where she's staying at. You're at where you're at. You know, it's a constant, not struggle or battle, but it's a constant situation that's going to play in back in your mind to where she might have coronavirus. You might have coronavirus, because she's entitled to feel the same way. So, Tab, my question is, when you're out there dating someone and you're concerned about coronavirus, what's your do you have high expectations when it comes to this, or is it low? I don't want to say low standards, but what are your expectations? Are they high when it comes to coronavirus and meeting someone during these difficult times? I mean, I have hope that's going to get better, you know, on this pandemic that we're in. Okay. Well, hope is something that we all hope for, right? We like hope. Hope, it's a good word, you know. I just feel that dating during a time like this, whether you're poly or whether you're in the square relationship life, I'm sorry, no offense, but to me, people that date monogamously, I'm not with that. But, you know, it's just, it's difficult. It's very difficult. It's not an STD, people. It's not AIDS. It's not herpes. It's not gonorrhea. This thing does not discriminate who we are, what we do, what we live, right? This will get to us in some way or some form, all right? This epidemic, pandemic, whatever you want to call it,
plague, it's here. This is our new reality, and this is what we got to deal with. So when being involved with someone else, introducing them into your dynamics or into your own self, right? It's you got to be cautious. You got to be careful. You know who you know. Mm-hmm. Background checks is a key. You know, Tab was talking about the background check. She mentioned it. That's key. You know, and we had a conversation about all this. You know who you're dealing with, especially when you're meeting them in the virtual side. You know, you women out there that got children, do this, because when you're dealing with people on the internet, you don't know what you're getting. Okay? You don't know what this person is about, what they can do. You don't know. Okay? You don't know if this person is sick. You don't know. All right? So let's not fall into the hype of being polyamorous, because just like anything else, we're playing Russian roulette with our lives every day. And we just don't want to add something else to that can make it even more tragic. All right? So yeah, do the background checks, please. You know, especially women out there that have children, you know, do your background checks on the people you're bringing home or you're planning on moving into their home. You know, do a background check. STDs, definitely. Check yourselves. Check yourselves before you get involved with any partner. You should be doing it every 3 to 6 months anyways, depending on how active you are sexually. You know, me and Tab, we're very heavy sexually active. Last year? Mm-hmm. Last year we were catching them like like flies on crab. You know what I mean? We were catching them. And of course, we get checked. And we're good. And we want our partners to be good. So, you know, build yourself a routine. You know, schedule yourself to where, okay, I like you, you know, I want to take things to the next level. You know, schedule your sexual activities. You know, just don't go for the spur of the moment, even though that's good. But you know what's the best thing about sex? Anticipation. When you have anticipation, the sex is better, ain't it? Anticipation I love anticipation. So when I plan my dates and I know we're going to reach that pinnacle before having sex, yeah, we schedule an appointment. We go to the clinic. We both get checked right then and there. And if she's into my wife, then we all three go and we all three get checked right then and there. Okay? Then we get down to the nitty gritty. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just be careful out there when it comes to that. Coronavirus is no different. As we know, it's not a sexually transmitted disease. You could catch this just about anywhere, anytime. It's just a matter of where and when, right? So, what do? You know, you got this hot lady, or ladies, you got this hot man, and he's infected. You know, how do you tell? You know, what is it that you do? Do you go and get tested? Both of y'all at that time? I mean, coronavirus is so tricky. You might go to the clinic and both of y'all get tested, or wherever they're testing for the COVID-19, and y'all both come out negative at that moment. But what happens if y'all caught it after y'all get tested? You see what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to scare you people. I'm not trying to scare nobody in this. I just want us to be more open and be more self-aware to what's out there. You know, it's bigger than us, people. That's all I got to say. It's bigger than us. And we just got to learn to deal with it as part of our ecology now. It's here. It ain't going nowhere. People are against the vaccine. Will there be a vaccine? And if there is a vaccine, whenever they do come out with a vaccine, what's up with the vaccine for HIV/AIDS?
They do have a cure for it. They have a special plan for it. But the government doesn't want to expose that. Look what happened to Dr. Tabby, Nipsey Hussle, and Chitty when they try to spread the word that there is a special cure for it, as well with any type of coronavirus and anything like that.
So we're going to say that for another topic, but I see where it's going. So we have herbal medicine and then we have advanced medicine, you know, and the difference between the two people is herbal medicine is pretty much where you could grow in your backyard.
Yes.
And then you have advanced medicine to where you're paying for the shit. Your doctor prescribes it